A little over a year ago, President Trump sat down for an interview with Leslie Stahl, in which he complained that the Democrats and the deep state spied on his presidential campaign. And Leslie Stahl was having none of it. She pushed back. She dismissed the claims. She said the charge was baseless.
So the biggest scandal was when they spied on my campaign. They spied on my campaign.
There's no real evidence of that.
Of course there is. It's all over the place. Leslie,
Sir,
they spied on my campaign and they got caught.
Can I say something? You know, this is 60 Minutes, and we can't put on things we can't verify.
You won't put it on because it's bad for Biden.
We can't put on things we can't verify.
Leslie, they spied on my campaign.
Well, we can't verify that.
It's been totally verified.
No.
It's been, just go down and get the papers. They spied on my campaign, they got caught.
No.
And then they went much further than that, and they got caught. And you will see that, Leslie, and you know that, but you just don't want to put it on the air.
As a matter of fact, I don't know that.
Okay.
No. This is 60 Minutes. This is totally crazy. You're a conspiracy theorist. How dare you make such a whoops, here it is. Turns out he was totally right. Totally 100% right. As of just a few days ago, we now have firm proof that not only did Hillary Clinton affiliates spy on Donald Trump when he was a candidate, but they even went so far as to spy on him when he was president, all in a desperate effort to frame him for colluding with the Russians, something Democrats have been doing for 100 years. According to special counsel John Durham's latest DOJ report, quote, the government's evidence at trial will also establish that among the Internet Data Tech Executive One and his associates, exploited was domain name system internet traffic pertaining to 1, a particular healthcare provider, 2, Trump Tower, 3, Donald Trump's Central Park West apartment building, and 4, the executive office of the President of the United States. Trump reacted to the news in exactly the way you would expect, saying, quote, this is a scandal far greater in scope and magnitude than Watergate, and those who were involved in and knew about this spying operation should be subject to criminal prosecution. In a stronger period of time in our country, this crime would have been punishable by death. Classic Trump, pushing the window of acceptable speech rightward, getting people to accept prosecution as the moderate position with execution as the further right solution. And by the way, he's right on that front too. Espionage can be a capital offense, and spying on the sitting president is about as serious as it gets. So we now know that the Democrats themselves did basically everything they accused Trump of doing. We know that Trump has been proven right on some of his wildest claims, sitting there with Leslie Stahl. Oh no, this is crazy. It's a conspiracy theory. Some of his wildest claims completely correct. Who knows how many more wild claims he will be vindicated on, especially now that we know the difference between a conspiracy theory and the truth is about 6 to 18 months. We know this is one of the most egregious abuses of power in U.S. history. And we know that not only are the Democrats not the responsible and patriotic adults in the room that they've made themselves out to be, but their behavior is somehow even more depraved than their most trenchant critics thought. I'm glad you liked that clip. Now, please ring that bell, subscribe. You can get the notifications here when our new videos come out. And if you don't, you can head on over to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Play, wherever you get your audio podcasts. Subscribe to the Michael Knowles Show podcast. Leave a 5-star review. We will see you next time.